Okay, so in the previous video, we saw how the KNN algorithm works, right? In this video, let's try and understand the failure cases of the KNN algorithm, the cases where KNN algorithm fails or it doesn't perform very well, right? So the first case, I have the data points here, the same as the previous video. There are two classes, the blue class and the red class. The blue class is the positive class, which is 1, and the red class is the negative class, which is 0, right? So in this first case, if I take a data point x over here for a value of k equal to 3, and x is very far away from my training data set. This was the data set that my KNN algorithm was trained on, and x is very far away from it. So if I have to take the three nearest, um, the three nearest data points to this x data point, it can so happen that two of them come from the red data class and one comes from the blue data class, right? But does it really make sense to say that that my x belongs to red because two data points come from this class? X is very far away. It's so far away from your data points that the training data did not even have a data point close to this is more of an outlier. So does it make sense to say that, okay, since this is very far away, I'll still give it a red class? It doesn't, right? Because it can be blue as well, but because it's so far away, and if you're relying solely on KNN and the distance between the points, then this comes out to be red. So this is one case where KNN fails. If the data point is very far away from your training data set, or if it's an outlier. The second case where it fails, again, this is k equal to 3, is in a case like this, where all your data points are jumbled, they are just all cramped in together. There's reds, there's blue, there's everything everywhere. In this case, if I have x over here and if I take the three data points, I can get blue. I can get the x value of x as equal to blue. Okay. If I move x even a little bit to the left or the right, if I move it here, I'll get the value of x as red. Okay, this is a very small change in the value of my data point, which resulted in an entire change in the class of the data point. Right, so this is another case where KNN would fail because the points are so jumbled and so close to each other. There's no particular way to tell what class would the data point belong to. So yeah, I just want to discuss some failure cases of KNN because you need to understand where each machine learning algorithm works and in what conditions does it fail.